Hello and welcome. For this presentation, I want to start with a question. Are you ever presented or thinking about being presented in a gallery like the Louvre or the MoMA? Regardless of your answer, I can say that you should definitely be there. However, the internet is bringing a new paradigm shift around the world in our art communities, and it's changing rapidly every 2 years or so. Nowadays, you have to make sure that you're with the current trends so that you can have the right direction with the right opportunity to promote yourself and your art to the new growing global community. That's why I'm going to help and advise you in this presentation by talking about web traffic, presentation, e-commerce, and support within an online art gallery's world. Let's begin by talking a little bit about exposure. You're searching for the most popular place to showcase yourself, and you want to start with high traffic, as in the real world. It's quite simple. No one wants to be in a gallery without visitors. High real traffic is important for your choice in a successful online gallery. But be careful, please. Not all traffic is real everywhere. For some websites, internet traffic comes from automated programs or from people actually employed as visitors. I could give you several links where people are selling these auto-generators. That's why it's important to make sure traffic to a site is real, because new internet technology allows the wide practice of imitation visitors with automated clickers. At first glance, it seems impossible for the average person to differentiate real from fake traffic. Let me give you some clues to show you how you can tell them apart. Real traffic comes from search engines about 90% of the time. To make the right first choice here, you have to simply search on Google with words you expect in an online search, such as art gallery, abstract art, landscape art, or oil painting, for example, and then see who has the top Google position. This is the most popular gallery in the world these days, and they have real and proved traffic. I would suggest the top 2 or 3 results, or at most the first page of all your results. Let's take, for example, the phrase art gallery. It is searched in Google about 500,000 times per month, and Art Gallery Worldwide is on the top as the highly ranked art-related website on Google, Yahoo, MSN, etc. And the site even provides an interesting tool which you can use to estimate search engine traffic for all art-related searches. Traffic is very important to consider, as is the case with the overall presentation ability. For the overall presentation, you are looking for the best place to be exhibited. Do you want to sell your art in a bazaar with socks and snacks besides your masterpiece? Or wouldn't you really prefer to have your work in a real gallery? Each artist should have complete control over all their artwork and any other kind of content that they exhibit, with an easy-to-use interface making it very simple for showcasing your artwork. It should be actually easier to use than your normal email program or social networking tool. Many websites offer this control these days, as well as common features such as search, categorizing, grouping of collections, presenting in different backgrounds in a room, and rating, and more. It's not possible to even list all the features here in this presentation, but my recommendation is to make sure the site is under continuous development so that you know your site stays up to date with necessary features. You don't want to invest your time and money in a place which is not updating regularly. Without a current technology development, in 3 to 5 years the site will look frighteningly old and outdated and may even cease to exist. So here's what you can do to make sure your site stays new and alive with current trends. First, make sure the site where you are going to put your art is not brand new. If the site is new, then you are in a risky position because you can't predict their development structure. Secondly, only 1 of 6 sites survives. Look beyond a 5-year-old company for safety. The website must also be under continual refinement. Sometimes I hear that people compile data sheets to compare the different sites' features, but frankly, my recommendation is to make sure the development team constantly updates and upgrades the website. Let's take Art Gallery Worldwide, for example. A pioneer in some features, and then other companies picked up on their ideas, and other features they even acquired from other galleries. Some features under development even come from customer feedback, potentially from you. If you're looking for the best place also to sell your art, then e-commerce is worth talking about in detail here. The major point for selling is the traffic, of course, but not less important is the capability of sales combined with seamless technology, integration with the global payment system, and of course the safety. Safety is very, very important here. Sometimes sellers could be finalizing a sale and forget about, that's right, scams. Since artists are typically not professional sellers, it's a very easy place for predators who are hunting around and scamming people. There is already a large percent of scam directed to standalone sellers, and you are a standalone seller as an artist. These people have a lot of practice on buying something without paying for it, stealing information, sending counterfeit money, etc. Some people want to simply create their own site and sell artwork. Can you see now how risky this is? It's not so simple and easy. That's why the selling interface must be safe. Everything about the selling process has to be taken care of, and all you should need to do is sell. You want a site that handles all these complicated, risky, time-consuming aspects for you. The most important advice I can give in this case is to always at least make sure the shipping address and billing address are the same in a transaction. Art Gallery Worldwide, for example, provides all secure features of the PayPal system, along with additional scam, spam, and fraud protection. It has managed to do so by tracking locations and addresses of buyers and message senders, by checking and keeping records of suspicious users and proved scammers. All suspicious behavior and practices are monitored closely. Their analyses debug all new scammers, locate blacklisted places, false contacts on the internet, and much more. With this, you have strong and safe e-commerce. In addition to the security issue here, Art Gallery Worldwide also has this unique feature which allows you to sell artwork outside of the major galleries that you typically work with. I'll call this the exclusivity feature, which enables you to promote your artwork in simultaneous galleries without having to worry about conflicting potential buyers. With strong e-commerce, excellent functionality, excellent presentation abilities, and real traffic, now you just need good support. The internet is always changing, and even if it's very intuitive, you need some help at times. You need to have a great support system in place so that when you ask, answers and solutions are provided, and you're not left stranded. This actually occurs quite often as you go with a sophisticated website without proper support. You become lost, and in addition to this, there's no info, no help or support to be found. If you remember previously mentioned issues where I discussed dangers of new galleries, the support is typically first to be cut in a startup company. You should be careful of this and make sure your preferred gallery provides the following support structures. Art Gallery Worldwide provides forums, wizards, video help, documentation, and instructions with regular emailing tech support. The gallery also has complete operator support available by default in all corporate gallery accounts, which I think is really great. This is where representatives can even set up your gallery content on your behalf. Individual artists may request this option as well. All this together provides an all-around worthwhile, solid support. This brings us to the conclusion. Hopefully this advice has been helpful for you. Now that you know more about making the right decisions with traffic, presentation, e-commerce, and support in mind, go take a look around and see what global online art gallery is best for you. I'm pretty sure that whatever you choose will be perfect, so long as you make sure they offer all that you need in a worldwide art gallery. Maybe even start with Art Gallery Worldwide. They have an open demo with an absolutely no obligation trial period, and you can go from there to see and compare the other places. Click subscribe now and start trying everything for yourself. I thank you for your time and I wish you all success in your endeavors.